What is up, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Welcome to your weekly reading from November 20th to the 26th. This is for the earth signs. It is by element, so take resonates, leave the rest. We all embody other signs, energies in our own ways. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I feel very business with you. I do. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I feel very business. Virgo feels a little separate. Taurus and Capricorn feel very like work focused, money focused. I feel like Virgo's like, let me clean house. It could be in regards to your work as well. This feels, hello, my dear. This feels very much so like a purge. Yes. I love doing these readings live. I think I'm going to do the weeklies live from now on, and I'll do other readings throughout the week. I like that because I like interacting with you guys. So let's see what's going on. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of new coming your way. Some of you are kind of bugging out about it. Some of you are really sitting with it really well, which I like. This is nice. This is nice. I feel like we just got two groups. You're going to come into peace really soon. The chaos is passing, which is nice. Just take a breath. Come back to yourself. Yeah, Three of Cups, celebration. This is new friends for a lot of you. Some of you, it's new coworkers. Some of you are moving. Some of you are moving. That's why your job's changing. It's not because you're like, oh, I want to change my career. Some of you are moving, right? You're just moving. You need a new job. I like this. I like this a lot. Don't be fearful of the change that's happening. If you're having new relationships come in, old relationships come out, it's because we are in an energy of finally shifting into a brand new cycle. Eclipse season just ended. We have a new moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd of November. So that's coming up halfway through next week, right before Thanksgiving. So just be patient with yourself. Come back to yourself and check in with you. Let's see what else is going on for the earth signs. I heard turning tables. Yeah, Empress. Nice. I love this. And then the wheel, turning tables. Okay. I like this a lot. This is really nice. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is crazy. This is that energy of you're going to be sitting in this very present Empress energy. Empress is not, ooh, I'm taking charge. Empress is, I know how to use my authority wisely. I can take charge of my own life, but I don't have the need or the desire to be controlling. It allows things to flow. It's a very receptive energy. And so you're probably attracting people who are really different right now. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Right? Or new situations. And you're like, this doesn't feel right. It's not that it doesn't feel right. It feels unfamiliar because you're shifting into a new energy. So don't be frightened by it. Allow yourself to settle in and be curious. Be curious and question yourself, but don't doubt yourself. Am I actually scared or am I just uncomfortable because it's different? What could I do to acclimate to this change? Okay. So let's see. I really recommend getting like a manifesting journal and a dump journal. I call it a dump book. And the dump book is where you just like allow your brain to just go like, why do I feel this way? And just explore it. Like allow whatever really comes to mind just out on the paper. Okay. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. The Sun and the Seven of Wands, and then the manifesting one is just for your intentions that you really want to come towards you. Okay. The Sun and the Seven of Wands, you're learning how to stand up for yourself. This is like that self-worth, valuing oneself, which is really, really nice. For a long time, this was challenged with loyalty to people, situations, and things. This is like a people-pleasing quality. With the moon here, the moon typically is about the subconscious, but the dogs in it actually represent like the very domestic dog and then the wild one, right? So it's learning how to embrace the wild or the freedom within yourself while also learning how to be grounded and stable in the material world. So there's that teeter-totter. And so this is why it comes across as people pleasing. Like, am I too busy allowing others to be free that I'm self-sacrificing my own freedom? Okay. It's finding the balance between what's healthy, what's not healthy. You're not yet going to step into the new path because you are in a place of finally feeling this, really feeling this, and figuring out how can I maintain this? Just like I said in the air sign reading, self-care is preventative. Aftercare is what shit hits the fan because you failed to do the self-care or you weren't doing the self-care that you really needed thoroughly enough, right? It's not an act of failure. Poor word choice, right? Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting. King of Pentacles is a mini Emperor energy for me. So if you have an easier time coming home to yourself and being loving and nurturing, regardless of your gender, because it's just energy, this is a place of knowing, okay, I could also do this with my masculine. This is a lot about balance. After that Taurus eclipse we had on the 8th, this makes sense because you are earth signs, but also Taurus is that energy of bringing things back into equilibrium. It's the 6 of Pentacles in tarot. So it's about the give and the take. Okay. You got this. This is great. I like this. Okay, we're going to use crystal visions. Crystal visions. Oh, this is fabulous. So fabulous. Let's look at the 3. Okay, I'm not ready yet. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. It's not that serious. You're exactly where you need to be. Everything's going to work out. But do things that allow you to be proud of yourself, right? Do things for you, and the universe will provide. Let's look at the King of Pentacles and the overall. I heard challenge accepted. Okay, this is your next phase. This is your next phase. I feel like this is like, this feels like a monthly reading. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 5 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This is that lesson of, am I setting a boundary or am I not working with integrity, right? Am I doing something that's deceptive or am I doing something that's going to be seen as a betrayal by other people? It's almost like caring too much what other people think. If you stand up for yourself, it's okay if it doesn't change instantaneously. There's going to be change once you set that boundary or get rid of that relationship, get rid of that job. You're not betraying that relationship or that person you're in a relationship with, right? As long as you act with integrity, right? As long as you're honest and you're not putting any malice onto them, right? You're just saying like, hey, this isn't working for me anymore, right? Whatever it is, you're working with integrity. That change is going to happen in divine time. Because what's happening is this energy of thinking that you're betraying somebody or you've been betrayed is what has to be addressed, because this is what's clearing out. Okay. And that's why it's masculine energy. You need to take action on this to find that stability, to plant that new beginning, to be honest with yourself with the Page of Cups underneath, which is the card of vulnerability. Do I really feel betrayed? Why? Right? What is holding on to this form of suffering doing to my energetic and physical body? How can I see this as an opportunity to love deeper or love grander myself and honor myself more? And in turn, you're going to see it for other people. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna start. I feel like this is so many new people coming into your life. Yeah, Knight of Wands. This is fun. This is lighthearted energy. This is like, I'm your friend. I'm your friend. No, I want to be your friend. People might literally be fighting for your attention at this time, which is really, really nice. But that also tells me that you are being tested on how to protect your energy. Just because people want your attention does not mean that you're obligated to give it to them in that moment, because maybe you want your own attention, and that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, 6 of Wands. You're starting to embody a very victorious, a very balanced, very, I can do this, very confident energy coming up. And the 6 of Wands is also you recognizing yourself, that you're starting to receive recognition from others and energetically. So your finances might increase. You might get that job you've been waiting for. You might have the opportunity to start actually doing things you've always wanted to do, but the only thing standing in your way is your own limiting belief and fear. And you're realizing, oh, wait, I can overcome that fear and just take action on it. Because the feminine rules our thought and how we manifest and our energy. Masculine is our action and how we move forward and bring things in the tangible. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let's try that again. Knight of Swords. Do you get frustrated with the universe? Why isn't it happening? That's what this feels like to me. Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune is very much so this vibe of, why isn't it working? I thought I was doing everything right. And you probably are, or you're working towards your form of what's right, because right is going to be different for all of us, depending on where we are, right? Didn't mean to put that word at the end. But with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is the universe saying, hey, I'm also teaching you patience. Some of you are like, patience. But that's being present. That's the feminine. That's why your feminine is not the stronger energy, but it's at a higher frequency than the masculine. The masculine's really wanting to go forward, wanting to push, wanting to build, because you have that confidence. The feminine is where you find that faith, that wait, I don't need to push, I flow. And that's how you ebb and flow through your own duality of masculine and feminine. You're recognizing, wait, this frustration's rooted in part of me that wants it now, but I already have so much right now. That's feminine, right? That's present. It's that energy of appreciating, okay? So your masculine is just going through the maturing process like you've done with your feminine, which is really nice. Let's go to the sun, which is masculine energy, Leo energy as well. Knight of Cups. This feels weird. I'm just going to tell you now. This feels really weird. Okay, you're going through the rule book. So the Hierophant to me as a reader is also like your rule book. It's like your individual Bible or whatever label you want to put on it. It's like, okay, these are my morals. These are my rules. This is what I want to live my life by. Now you hit a page and you're like, oh, wait, I don't want this page. This was from like a 7-year-old me. This is from a 16-year-old me. This is from a 23-year-old me. It's getting rid of that, right? So with the Two of Swords and the Knight of Cups, this is like, oh gosh, I'm going to need to start to really explore, right? Because knights are travelers. It's about exploring. It's about that curiosity, exploring the things that light me up, right? Does this page still light me up? Do I still like these morals? Do I still like these ways of dressing or doing my hair or going out with friends or, right? Whatever it is for you, regardless of gender, do those things still resonate with who you are today? Or are you doing them because they've become your normal, your comfort zone, right? And so that's why the Seven of Pentacles is here. It's about planting seeds and allowing them to grow. And with the Nine of Wands, it's like, this is uncomfortable. This is hard, right? But I can do it. The Nine of Wands is the energy of the wounded warrior. So it's someone who knows that even if it's difficult right now, this temporary difficulty, this temporary discomfort is going to pay off because I will get to the 10. I will get to that state of completion and I will reap what I've sowed. And that's what winter is. So if you're here in the US, we are about to enter the winter time, and that is Capricorn season, beginning of the year, right? Even though we're in Sag right now. But this is what's going to, that time of the year is when you start to, like, you have everything. We're reaping right now, but now we're about to collect everything because we're stocking up for winter. So let's look at the Seven of Wands. All right, some of you, this is also about bridging the gap. When they show me arches, not necessarily rainbows, but arches, it's about bridging the gap. So this to me okay, some of you, this is a connection with somebody else because they bring me to the heart space. If you're being pulled towards a connection that you're like, no, I should have let go of this, it might also be because there's a part of you that has to recognize what you're still tied to with them or what lesson is not learned. Okay. So be mindful that it's an opportunity to approach things differently. And that person's going to feel that energy as well. Two-way street. Yeah. Three of Wands in reverse. This is like wanting so much to protect your energy, but at the same time, the very thing that you've been waiting for is here. And you're like, oh, I wanted this person, or I wanted this job, or I wanted this situation. But why do I feel like I'm going to drop the ball, or they're going to drop the ball, or something's going to go wrong, right? It's a very defensive energy. Between the 7 and the 3 is a 4 of Wands. It's actually rooted in a lot of stability. It's going to help you achieve the sense of stability in yourself. Some of you, this is about not wanting to accept help from others. That's really what it feels like. No, I don't need you. I can do it myself. Or I don't trust you, or I don't trust this situation. So that could be a blocked crown or a blocked third eye. The crown is I trust in something bigger than myself. I know that the universe is supporting me. The third eye is I trust myself. I trust my intuition, right? So Let's look at the moon. A little explosion. Judgment. And the Lovers. This is great. And the High Priestess. He got all majors. As soon as we felt that connection come in, we get all of these major energy, which is so nice. So Judgment and the Lovers. Judgment is not just about like, ooh, Judgment Day, the right decision. It's also about the things that resonate with your soul, what your soul is pulling you to. So if this is a connection for you, or if this is a job or a decision, hello, my dears. If this is a decision that you need to make, because the Lovers is also about choices and decisions, right? Do I eat the apple? Do I not eat the apple? Because it's rooted in the story of Adam and Eve. Okay. Just a little tarot fact for you. Okay. The Lovers is also about decisions. So if this is about you trying to achieve something for yourself, right? And your soul really wants to achieve this. What things in your subconscious, attachments, limiting beliefs, fears, all that is stopping you? Thank you, Autumn. Yeah, I do too. It feels a lot better because I have like my Reiki table over there and I have all this here. So it's like, whew, nice open office. High Priestess in reverse is this realization of, wait, actually, this is what I want. So you're going to start to see the fears. You're going to start to see this connection or this opportunity with fresh eyes and realize, wait, it can be stable. I can't control them, but I can control me and how I approach it and how I show up. And you're choosing to shift into a higher Empress energy with it, which is really nice. Let's look at the Two of Wands now. Nine of Cups. Oh, this kind of like, this is like that. Oh, that's so sweet. But it makes you sad a little bit kind of vibe, because it's almost like you've been waiting to feel this kind of happiness for so long. And you're like, it was that easy. Don't beat yourself up over it, because up until this point, you did not have this awareness. You did not have these tools. And this is why you're going through this, right? Two of Wands with the Nine of Cups in reverse. I love this so much. I do. This Nine of Cups is about, so nines are about the self. Tens are about the external environment. So with the Nine of Cups, you're learning how to fulfill your own emotional needs. And this is a journey you've been on for a while now. So you've probably been going through the trial and error of, do I like doing this? Do I like doing that? Do I still want to take part in this relationship or this job or this routine or this form of working out? Do I still want to do that? And now you're realizing, wait, this is what I want. So let's get another on the Two of Wands, because now we're going to see your decision. I'm not going to take all those. That was a lot. The Star. You've decided to follow the divine path. Good job. I like it. That's awesome. You've decided to chase your own hopes, your own dreams, right? The things that show up for you. The Star is also divine assistance to me as a reader. It's this energy of like, okay, I'm going to like blow some beautiful stardust behind you and just push you in the right direction. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's look at the, oh wait, no, I already did this. Okay, cool. Bottom of the deck, we have the World in reverse. This is what's, and then followed by the Tower. I know I shuffled a few times, but still what's meant for you is going to show up. So the World and the Tower, this tells me that you're still going through this massive transformation. And just because it's massive doesn't mean it's bad. Just because it's changed doesn't mean it's bad. It's actually great. It's great. You're heading towards your hopes and dreams. You're heading towards your happiness and your personal fulfillment. Just hang in there. You're in the in-between, and November's a rough month. By the end of November, like, you're going to feel totally different, but halfway there. Earth signs. This is what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want the individual zodiac signs, check out my Patreon channel. I also give away free 10-minute readings to select tiers on there. So check that out. And for personal bookings, go to my website listed down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It does help the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. And I love you guys. I'll see you next time.